What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Happy Friday. Oh my gosh. So tired. I'm so tired. I wanted to take a nap, but I didn't come straight home. And by the time I got home, it was like 20 minutes ago. And I was like, well, it don't need me taking a nap now because then I'll be up all night. So what's up, y'all? Come on in. So I said we can already go live and talk about traders in a few minutes. But I figure let me come down here and talk to the people about the love and marriage goings on. Now, first of all, y'all know I already told y'all Melody quit, child. I told y'all last week that the word on the curb was Melody quit. And y'all know a couple of weeks ago, Melody was dropping hints on her Instagram about being free and free at last and freedom. So honestly, we kind of knew this, y'all. So what do y'all think? Like, ain't no need me going. Like, everybody done talked about it, y'all. Do y'all even need me to read y'all the statement? I don't even think y'all need me to read y'all the statement. We know what it is. I mean, y'all want me to just drop the link? I got about 30 minutes. Y'all want me to drop the link? So y'all can tell me what y'all think. I personally think shout out to Millie Chan. Millie Chan, if y'all don't know Millie Chan, what's up, Marquel? I said Marquel. It's always the lead stars that want to quit and then do nothing and try to return back after 2 years. She should just stay. I disagree. I think she should have been gone. Honestly, I think she's been in longer than she should have. I really think she should have been gone. Let me say this. Millie Chan interviewed Carlos. I don't know when she did it, but she played a clip when she was interviewing Carlos, and Carlos said that he doesn't listen to anybody as it relates to his shows. He said the only person he listens to is him and his instincts. And for that, I say, now we understand, right? When we think about people like the Carlos Kings of the world, the Tyler Perrys of the world, that is why you don't grow. That is why you don't evolve. Because if you're not listening to anyone, I'm going to drop the link. Like I said, I got about 30 minutes, y'all. I'll drop the link if y'all want to come up and share how y'all are feeling. And you don't have to, but if y'all want to. You don't have to show your face on camera, but I do need to see you backstage. Make sure you're a real person before I bring you up. But you don't have to come up on here. That is how you grow. We all need criticism sometime, right? We all need that constructive, because here's the reality. To me, it's the same as when you write an email or any type of correspondence. Before you send it out, how many of y'all get somebody else to proofread it behind you? Like, I know at work, if I'm sending something to a parent, I either A, get somebody to proofread it for me before I send it out, or I put it aside and I come back to it. Because I know what I meant to say. I know what my brain is telling me it says. Because I know what I thought I was typing, right? But you should always get somebody to proofread something for you, right? So to me, it's sort of that same conversation. It's the same thought process. You're putting together a reality show. And I really wish I could. Let me see something. I don't think Millie Chan will have a problem with it. For people who know Millie Chan, y'all be in her chat. If she got a problem with this, let me know. But I kind of want y'all to hear it because I don't want to paraphrase. I want y'all to hear what he said. Hold on. It's just a quick clip. I don't think she'll be mad. And if she is, tell her my apologies. Charge it to my head and not my heart. Millie Chan. I'm trying to find her. Shit. Now I can't find her. M-I. Oh, no wonder. That ain't how you spell her name. I'm spelling it with a U. See what happens? I knew what I thought I was typing, but my finger hit the U instead of the I. She'll be okay. Okay, cool. I want y'all to hear this clip. Where is it? I saw it on her Instagram earlier. Is this it right here? Yep, this is it right here.
Been one of the things, Carlos, at times that have made me feel like I want to walk away.
Really? From the show?
Yeah.
You never said that to me.
I thought we were doing an exclusive interview.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun, and what an exclusive it is. So last night about 11:30, It's Only Entertainment had made this post. And when my soror sent it to me, I was like, I don't know, because they were the one that said Karen had left the show. But I went ahead, I had gone live about midnight, and I let everybody know everybody was excited. And then somebody was like, who did this? And then about 10 minutes after 12, something like that.
Dang, Nabbit. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Shoot. Okay, Tony Braxton. Hold on, y'all. Oh, shoot. Lord, have mercy, y'all. I'm about to get my channel. I'm about to get my video straight. Because I didn't want to play her whole clip. I just want to get to the part with Carlos. All right, hold on, y'all. Okay. But somebody, if I have a mod here, can y'all drop Millie Chan's link? Can y'all drop Millie Chan's link? Y'all know what I'm saying. Can y'all drop her link in the chat, please?
Listen to the audience, because the audience is who keeps the show going. When I spoke with him, he was adamant about where he stands. Let me play just a little bit of that for you.
Other things happen. It's the most ratchet thing on. I didn't sign up. What? I watched this show because of this. What happened to the original concept? The only thing I would say is every episode y'all blacking out has been the highest rated episode of the season. So, no, when I say I don't listen to anybody but my instinct of what my shows need to be, because at the end of the day, I created it.
And there you have it.
I'm sorry. I just wanted y'all to hear that. Thank you, Cajun, for dropping her link. That's Millie Chan. If you guys are not already following her, y'all make sure y'all check her out. I found her first on TikTok, but she is doing the damn thing, and she's so consistent. Like, I applaud her because she is so consistent about getting her TikToks out and getting her content out. So she does a lot of quick, like, TikTok type blurbs to just get down to the nitty gritty. So y'all check her out. But she interviewed Carlos a little while ago, and that was one of the things that came up. And I said to myself, that's part of the problem, because you're not listening to your audience. You're not listening to what people are telling you. And what you have done out of 3 out of the 5 shows that you have on right now. Wait a minute, hold on. Bell Collective, Love and Marriage DC, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Love and Marriage Detroit, and then Houston, right? Those are the 5 shows. I'm not counting Nightcap because that's more like a talk show thing. But out of his 5 reality shows, those are the 5, right? If I'm missing one, let me know. Just drop it in the chat. 3 out of those 5 shows, you have created a toxic environment. We know Huntsville, toxic. Love and Marriage DC got so toxic that they ain't even filmed for 2 years. They have not even filmed for 2 years. I still have my thoughts on why they didn't film for so long, but that's neither here nor there. The Houston show, the family of real estate, the Black family of real estate agents that came on last summer. And then Bell Collective. We saw how toxic Bell Collective became, right? So when I'm saying you have created toxic environments on these shows, and I think a lot of it is because you don't listen to the audience. Here's the reality of the situation. I see what you said, Sabrina. Bravo has more people quit and get fired. I absolutely they do. But here's one thing that we're going to say, and y'all don't have to agree with me. Like I said, I dropped the link. You don't have to agree with me. But one thing I'm going to say is Bravo will adjust based on the feedback from the fans. Bravo will demote people. Bravo will change directions. Look at what they're doing with New Jersey right now. New Jersey is on ice. That's one of their most popular franchises. But the fans were like, this cannot continue. We don't enjoy it. We're not enjoying it, right? Bravo has no problem getting rid of people and adjusting and moving people around. No problem at all. And I'm not saying Bravo is perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But what I think with Carlos, I think a lot of reason why Carlos doesn't is because I think Carlos is one of those people that if everybody's telling him to do it, he's like, he's going to be stubborn about it. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm going to dig my heels in and I'm not going to do it just because you want me to do it. And that's just not a good way to do business when you are in the business of customer service. We are the customers. We are the customers. You are providing a good to us. And if we're telling you that we are no longer enjoying the good, I don't understand what's so hard to adjust. Sabrea, I disagree. Sabrea said, remember, Bravo does the same crap. I disagree. And maybe I just disagree. I disagree. I just disagree. Love it to have it to hold. I liked to have it to hold Charlotte, and I don't remember who produced it. I know it only had one season, but I still follow some of them. Bravo, absolutely. Bravo has clicks just like the Mellometers. They have the Tree Huggers, Teresa Giudice's crew. Down over to the Bravo. They had like every show has fans, but there's a toxic level. There's a toxic level that, again, everybody might not see it my way, and that's okay. But I live here in DC, and I can tell you how toxic the shit here was in DC. It was bad. It was bad. The Mellometers absolutely. Now, I will say this, Sabria, where I will agree with you, the Mellometers absolutely ruined the fan base, in my opinion. And remember, before anybody start coming for me, I'm not talking about people who like Mel. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about people. This thing is right in my. Let me move this to the side. I'm not talking about people who like Mel. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Because the light was like you could just see the glare off the ring light, the ring light. Child. Hold on, y'all. I might have to get up and move this. Shit. We just have to give me a second, y'all. But I'm not talking about people who like Mel. I'm talking about the Mellometers, that extreme fan base. That made it unbearable. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hold on, y'all. Let me move this camera. I mean, I keep saying camera, this light. Child, this thing getting on my nerves. Okay, that's better. I think that's better. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Lord, this thing. I want that light closer, but anyway, we'll just do that for right now. The Mellometers tried to ruin every couple. Stormy, Tiffany, doxing cast members, stalking their business and homes, cracking their children, attacking their children. Bravo doesn't have that fan group. But that's what I'm saying. So I think we're agreeing, Sabria. I felt like we weren't agreeing, but I think we're agreeing. That's what I'm saying. There's a level of toxicity that exists in Carlos King's shows that we don't see on, thank you, Auntie Eva, that we don't see on all the other, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has fans, but there's like, it was like you couldn't say any, like, that's why I stopped reviewing the show for a while, because I would do a review, and if I said I didn't like Melody's outfit, oh my God, like, are y'all serious? Like, they literally would be attacking me because I said I didn't like Melody's outfit. And I'm like, you're just a hater. You just hate him. You love Martel. I never said nothing about Martel. I never said I liked, all I said was I didn't like Mel's outfit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the problem I had, is that the minute you said something negative, see, two things can be true at the same time. Martel can be an asshole, and Mel don't always have to be right. Two things can be true at the same time. Jonathan, I ain't doing this with you and Mel. And Candy. Okay, that's a good question. Harlem said, with Mel gone, he will bring on coleslaw. What y'all think? Y'all think coleslaw is coming? I told y'all that Martel isn't filming because that's part of what he wants. He wants coleslaw on the show. So he allegedly hasn't been filming. He didn't quit. He just hasn't been filming because he wants more money and he wants coleslaw on the show, allegedly. That's allegedly now. That's what I heard. That is what I had heard. Remember, Dr. Heavenly had her license threatened when Melody was asked, where do you stand? Exactly. Right. That's what okay, so Bray, I think we're agreeing with each other. I thought we were disagreeing, but I think we're agreeing. Oh, yeah, Martel definitely been wanting her on the show, but he wanted her on the show to antagonize Mel. With Mel not being there, I don't know how much he's going to care. Because, again, remember, everything with Martel is about Melody. He don't care about coleslaw. Coleslaw is a pawn in his game to get to Melody. And I think his biggest thing about wanting her on the show was to irritate Melody. But now that Mel's gone, I don't know how much he's going to care. So do you think that the Melometers are leaving? A lot of them said they stopped watching already, but do you think the Melometers are gone? You think that they're going to permanently leave the show? What do y'all think? And again, I'm not talking about people who like Mel. I'm talking about Melometers. That lady doesn't even seem interested. I wonder who will film with her. Phil said they're going to still be there, child. Too many are leaving. Monique left, Winter left, Akeisha left, Oguchi left, Melody left. Now Marie is complaining about Carla. What? Huh? Carla. Oh, you trying to say that with her accent. Okay. I was like, Carla. Yeah, but then she kind of doubled down on it and came back and was like, I ain't got no problems with Carlos. Did she come out and say something today? Let me know if Marie said something recently, because remember she said something and then she came back and doubled back on it. Well, remember what Monique said? Monique said Carlos got her with the promises of, oh, it's going to be different. I'm going to give you an opportunity. I'm going to do this and do that. And she said that Kingdom Reign treated her worse than Bravo ever did. And I know some of y'all don't like Monique. I understand that. But listen, what we can't do is keep acting like, see, part of the reason why y'all don't like these people is the exact thing they're trying to tell y'all. Part of the reason why y'all don't like these people is because they're getting bad edits, which is making them villains, which is part of what they're complaining about. So a lot of y'all that don't like Monique will be like, I don't like Monique because this, and this. The reality is her own husband, who she's no longer married to, said she got a bad edit. Like he said there were times when we would be arguing and I said some stuff and they would never show what I said. They would never show my side of the argument. All they showed was Monique arguing with me and then looking like me trying to calm the situation down or trying not to argue. And he said, that is not how it would go, but that's not how they showed it. Now, anytime that the husband that you're not even married to no more is defending you, y'all have to understand, like, y'all got to take that into consideration. And I'm not saying that divorced couples have to be enemies. However, for him to come down here and say, listen, drop the link. Okay, I got a few minutes, Phil. I'm going to drop the link, boo. Now, anybody that hits this link, y'all, I got about 15 minutes. So I'm going to give y'all time, but I got about 15 minutes. Right. And I think that's true too, Phil. It's a show. It is a show. Like sometimes people, when I say y'all, I don't mean y'all, I mean y'all. Sometimes y'all really be doing the most and really be taking this shit like it's not a television show. Y'all, it is a fucking television show. Oh, Chuck, I need to talk to you too. Okay. Hold on. Did y'all see where on my community wall where I said people who are seriously interested in the books and bourbon? If you're on Instagram, hit me up on Instagram so I can I can add you to the Instagram group. I have 2 potential dates so we can kind of start planning. All right. I'm gonna bring up my boo Phil and I'm gonna bring up Sabrea. All right, y'all. Phil, go ahead and say what you gotta say, boo, and then Sabrea, I'll let you speak.
Okay, quick things. Love and Marriage DC. I know we're not talking about them, but I feel the problem with the cast of Love and Marriage DC is everybody wanted to be in control of how they looked. Once you sign up for these shows, you give up that right. You're not the producer. They're producing the show. I am not a fan of Monique at all. I've never cared for Monique, but I
know,
felt
child, I know.
you really know me, is that Monique wanted to be in control of how she looked. She wanted to redeem herself from that fiasco she created on Potomac. Really, we not going there today. Don't look at me like that. So we gonna let that go. Now, as far as Love and Marriage Huntsville, listen. Is Melody my favorite? Absolutely not. Everybody knows that. However, Mel, I don't know what happened to make her feel this way. Like, I don't know where all this smoke coming from, because she said she didn't watch the show, the second part. So why is she so upset? That's what's missing for me. And then who was also this person who said, like, was told, well, you're a millimeter, so they're gonna put you on ice. Like, what does that mean? Like, who was that person? That's what I want to know. As far as the fandom of Love and Marriage Huntsville, I think, like I put it in the chat, Carlos is not to blame for the millimeters, but he did try to capitalize off the millimeters, and it became an out of control thing. I think Mel, I mean, she ain't my favorite, but she has done stuff egregious, but I think Martel should have been off the show before Mel.
Okay.
But, it's just, y'all, you can't be in control. Lean into your villain edit, Ashley. That's what I wanted my Ashley to be. Lean into that villain era. Don't care about the people and what they say. Lean into that villain era.
Not lead into that villain era.
Yes, you know what? I'm going to say something and people don't like it. Giselle is mean. She's nasty. She has done a lot. But she leans into it, and she takes all of the digs. She takes all the things that people cuss her out about. She leans into it. Some of the girls, they do mean stuff, and then they want to say, well, I mean, why is everybody coming hard on me? Well, you wasn't the nicest. Don't be surprised.
I can't stand the chat. Go ahead, Sabrea. Y'all are cutting up in that chat.
I agree with him a little bit, but not all the way. Monique may have had a bad edit on both Bravo and OWN, but she had 2 chances out of 2. Okay, so if 2 chances out of 2 and it still doesn't work out, maybe you're the problem. The fight between her and Candace, I'm sorry, but Candace was like punking, sitting there, just telling her, you're going to snatch me. You don't snatch somebody because they're talking to you. You're supposed to be on a show that's widely syndicated, and you're supposed to know how to use your words. Not snatch somebody by their hair and try and make them bald in one shot for just talking junk to you. She didn't call her B. She didn't say nothing about her mama. But she beat up Candace anyway. And as far as Ashley leaning in, she already plotted with her ex-husband to sue Candace for $2 million. But here's the thing, and I'm going to tell everybody in the chat. Bravo has a contract. If you ever sign that contract, it's going to be very hard for you to involve them or sue the person that you were with. And that's the problem Simon Gabadia is having now. He did a show on Bravo and he took money from them people. So that contract that Bravo had is ironclad. Now, going on to OWN. The only thing that differentiates Love and Marriage Huntsville from one of the housewife shows, we had somebody pass away and it was nationally announced and not in a good way. And this person had a drug addiction and they also were not ready for that show, but Melody got them on that show because their own family told them no. And everyone's saying how, oh, well, Tisha was mean to her. Tisha's human. If you throwing stuff in my face and you're acting out and you're going on one of your rages because you have depression and you used to be on drugs, don't take it out on me. And I understand that. But the person who put Kiki in that spot was Melody. And not only did she not learn from it and take accountability, her and her millimeters never take accountability, ever. And I know people in that cast do heinous stuff, but going to people's businesses, filing lawsuits on them, calling health boards, trying to get Heavenly's license suspended, talking about people's children like a complete dog. We could try and say all day long, excuse. That's like January 6th. The guy that called for it, everybody saying, oh, well, he didn't participate, but he the one started it. And Melody started it. There are chats that these other content creators have snapshots of Melody telling the millimeters to activate and to help her. She went out of her way on TikTok offering people $2,000 to look up other people's information. That type of interaction she does with people on TikTok and Instagram is the same thing she accused Kiki of. She accused this woman and on national television told this woman, I have no more need to you. This is how I make my money and feed my kids, and I'm no longer friends with you. That was okay to do to someone that was already fragile. And we're not even just talking about that. Every couple that has been on the show, she have chased away. And you can't say it was the other people chasing them away. It was her. Why are you investigating what your ex-husband was doing while y'all wasn't together with some chick on the show? Why should you even care? She's a beautiful woman, but she's not trying to heal. And then her fan base, when they went to that trip, I'm sorry, I'm gonna hurry up. When they went on that girls trip and they took Kimmy, Destiny, and Tisha and put them in a dank room with no window and 3 beds. and OWN was paying for the trip. So everybody that's regular cast should have had their own bedroom. She gave a bedroom to Sunny and her makeup artist, Janita, and somebody else, I can't remember, but it was out of order. If you have a work function and everyone must appear at that site and do a performance for that period of time, and you're the one organizing it, how are you going to let your makeup artist, somebody who's a friend of the show, and other people that are not even friends of the show, they just guessed, have the prime bedrooms and put your cast members that you work with in a dank bedroom with 3 beds and no window? This is the type of stuff she was doing. And when you say that to a millimeter, they want to take your head off. They want to put you on a cross and put nails in your hands. And they just won't make this woman accountable. But the crux for me, and I'm going to hurry up and finish. I'm sorry, everybody.
I gotta go.
I know. The crux for me is when Stormy stood there and told this girl, after Stormy and her used to do business together and Melody did commercials for her, Stormy said, where do you stand? I'm not asking you to put your neck out there. I'm just asking you to speak to your fan base and tell them you do not agree with some of the stuff that they are doing. They walked up to Destiny's home. They came to Stormy's business. They came to Marceau's business. This is out of control. And the stuff they was talking about children was why I left Melody alone. You're not gonna sit there and talk about 4-year-olds. I'm sorry. They've been saying that Arion's son is delayed. So what? My thing is when she said where you stand and Melody stood there, sucked her lips, and acted like she didn't give a damn what them people did to them, I was done. And that's not right. And I'm finished.
Okay, thank you, boo. Ray, you got the last word. I got to get to my traders review. I don't want to rush you. Take your time, but yeah.
Happy Friday. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, boo.
Okay, how y'all doing?
I'm good. Happy Friday to you too, my love.
I'm celebrating.
Well, I'm just going to comment on Melody quitting. I'm glad that she's quitting because obviously she needed to quit according to her. We've seen a lot over these last, almost 10 years or however long the show's been on. We all have our opinions about her and the things that she's done and what she supports. But for the crux of it, I'm glad that she made a decision to leave. It was, I think it was time. I don't think she's good at taking accountability because of some things that she kind of evades. But I don't want to make this a Melody bashing session. I'm not one of those people that do
you
that.
have the floor. We're not bashing.
But I just want to be clear because I don't want to, because there's so much going on with clicks and things. I don't want to misconstrue what I'm saying, because again, I'm glad that she's moving on, because according to her, it's the best thing for her and her family, right? At the same time, it would have been nice to see her, take some accountability for some things that she's done and said, but I don't think she believes she needs to. So perhaps it's best that she leaves. And also, I would like to see the show take a different turn as to where if Martel stays on the show, I believe that him and his girlfriend should be on the show. They can showcase their child, because apparently his other children most likely will not be on the show. I would also like to see more of their relationship blossom and not be so, condemned, even though we don't like
what relationship?
Yeah. Martel and his girlfriend.
Who's his girlfriend?
Ariana.
Shout out to his girlfriend, but go ahead. That's his baby mama.
So,
but go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I would like to see more of that, because it seems like that's what they're trying to do, is show all of his life, right? Perhaps that would, maybe if we saw more of a softer side or more of a loving side, maybe he can turn it around for himself. Because at this point, he's looked at as the worst thing going as far as a man, a father, a so-called ex-husband. Yeah, I feel that way too. But at the same time, he needs to turn that around for himself, because
he does.
Because I really don't want to see his demise. You know what I'm saying? He still has a chance. At the same time, I'm glad Melody is doing what she needs to do for herself. And I would like to see her do other things that's a lot more positive than what she's done on this show and on her social media. And I just wish the best for everybody. Maybe, some other people can come back on the show now that she's gone, because of her. They're not there anymore, because they were entertaining. So that was it.
Thank you, boo. I appreciate that. Sure. Wait a minute. Thank you for the super chat. Big Ann said Melody's storyline on Huntsville has run its course. I agree. And unfortunately, I really think a whole lot of them have. At a certain point, y'all, if y'all not bringing anything new and there are things you don't want to talk about, then I just don't have any use for you on a reality show. That is what a reality show is. It is sharing your life. So if you don't want to talk about things, like, I'm not going to villainize producers for making people talk about stuff that's going on. Like, for example, when Melody said that production was trying to get her to get Kimmy to talk about the DUI. I don't have a problem with that, because how you going to get arrested and it be all over the internet and you like, I ain't talking about that. I understand not giving all of the details, like I, like I defended, Karen about not giving the details, but we're not gonna sit here and act like it didn't happen. We're not gonna sit here and act like people can't have opinions about it. People can have opinions about what the hell is going on in your real life. So if they are no longer interested in talking about what they really have going on, or if what they really have going on production doesn't deem as something interesting, then baby, I can't do nothing with you. Little baby, I literally gotta go, but you my boo thing, so I'm gonna let you come up and say something real quick, but I gotta keep it quick because I really gotta get over to the traders live. But I am gonna say this: the books and bourbon, if you're interested, somebody asked me if it was about local. It's in Louisville, so we'll be going to Louisville, Kentucky. So if you're interested, if you don't have Instagram, email me, Chuck. I know you don't have IG, but I got your phone number, boo. So if I do need to talk to you, but I'm gonna reach out to you. But if you don't have Instagram, email me. But if you have Instagram, send me a message on IG. I'll add you to the group chat, so I can keep you guys updated on what's going on and all that good stuff. Little baby, you have the final word because I gotta go. But go ahead, boo.
No, I'm going to be quick, but this was my issue with Love and Marriage Huntsville, and it's the reason why I stopped watching it a long time ago. Bottom line, there has been no growth in any of the characters. It's all the same thing. It's been since season 1. All they want to talk about is cheating. They don't have anything else going on. It's the same thing. And pretty much the show ran its course season 3, if we're going to be quite honest, when Mel and Martel divorced. It should have been canceled then. So honestly, Melody overstayed her welcome. She should have been exited the show. It was toxic then. It's toxic now. It's the people like thriving in the toxicity, which is why people really haven't turned away from it like they should have. The fact that this show has even galvanized the base that is this strongly, that people are actually going and delving into people's personal lives, trying to affect their way of living, that's a really strong issue, and more of a reason why I personally just took myself out of the conversation altogether. I'll come in and I'll support people's reviews, but as far as me participating in that show, giving it ratings, giving it life, absolutely not.
I got you. And I shout out to my boo, giving you the real tea. I saw you drop down. Hey, boo, hey. Don't forget at 9:00. See, I'm back to back. 9:00, we're gonna be on Scotty's channel discussing the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion looks, the trailer for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I think we're gonna talk about I know we're gonna talk about the trailer for the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. So meet me over at Scotty's house. Well, meet me over at Traders right now. And then meet me over at Scotty's house at 9, y'all. I got a full night. I got to get off of here. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Thank y'all for coming up.